Hi guys, Carlos here for another video about Vinco Ventures Inc, ticker BBIG, where I'll be updating about the merger with Hedge and possible short squeeze coming. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I publish new videos. You can also join my Patreon to have access to exclusive alerts, multi-bagger stock picks and short-term swing trading opportunities. See link in description. As you might already know, Hedge has acquired Lomotif for $120 million. It was Paul Young himself, founder and CEO of Lomotif, who has confirmed the deal was closed. He said that on this interview available on omni.fm. Early this year, Vinco Ventures announced the merger with Hedge, and by that time stock price jumped from $1.60 to $9.40. The merger would only go through if Hedge was able to close the Lomotif acquisition, and there have been some delays along the way that pushed stock price down in the following months. But now, Lomotif acquisition is already closed and merger completion is next. Let's now go through some future key dates. Gemini Valuation Services will complete and present to Vinco an independent third-party valuation on Hedge on or before June 11. The parties intend to sign a final agreement and plan of merger and reorganization on or before June 24. Subject to regulatory and exchange approvals, the parties intend to issue a formal proxy to Vinco shareholders for the approval of the Hedge merger with Vinco on or before July 15, and merger completion is expected before the end of August 2021. So these are the next catalysts that can drive stock price up. Remember, Hedge acquired Lomotif for $120 million, and at current levels, BBIG market cap is around $120 million. So Hedge valuation by a third party that is set to be announced on or before June 11 could be a major catalyst. BBIG is also mentioned on a Benzinga article about short squeeze candidates in the consumer discretionary sector, and I quote, "The stock is also the perfect short squeeze candidate within the consumer discretionary sector. Vinco's 6.4 million share float is the lowest among any consumer discretionary stock, with at least 20% of its float held short. However, Vinco has more than 31% of its float held short." Will Mead, a former hedge fund manager, has been tweeting a lot about BBIG in the last few days. On June 4, he tweeted, "BBIG is officially hard to borrow. This is now set up for an epic short squeeze." Also on June 4, he said he's holding BBIG until it gets back to all-time highs of $9 or $10, regardless how long it takes. And today he said he never sold a share of BBIG and is even more confident it's going to $9 today than last week because of the change in open interest. If you've been following my channel, you know that I said on a previous video I was buying BBIG because I believed this gap up here was going to be filled in the short term, and that has already happened. Now a new gap has formed, but this time is a gap down. So buying at current levels is more risky. But if you're that kind of investors who loves risk and meme stocks, this could be a great opportunity. As always, keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor and you should always do your own research before investing in any stock. Wish you the best and thanks for watching.